The Green Princess. In the prosperous kingdom of An Baet, Queen Helen was beloved by her people for her kindness and compassion. However, beneath her cheerful appearance, she carried a deep sadness, despite years of marriage to King Adonis. She was still childless. Every night, she prayed silently to the gods, hoping that one day she could experience the joy of motherhood. King Adonis, who loved her dearly, stood by her, offering his silent support and joining her in waiting for a miracle. One day, Helen's prayers were answered as she unexpectedly became pregnant. The news spread across the kingdom, filling the people's hearts with joy and hope. King Adonis celebrated with a grand feast, praying for his queen's safe pregnancy. After 9 long months, Queen Helen finally gave birth to a baby girl, whom they named Maori, hoping she would bring peace and blessings to the kingdom. But, to everyone's shock, Maori was born with unusual green skin. The palace was in turmoil, and some saw this as an ill omen. Fragile after childbirth, Queen Helen looked at her daughter with both sadness and love. And, with her health deteriorating, she soon passed away, leaving the entire kingdom in mourning. As Maori grew up in the palace, she blossomed into a beautiful, intelligent, and kind-hearted princess, just like her mother. However, Queen Helen's passing left a painful scar, and people began to see Maori as a bad omen. Servants and nobles in the palace avoided her, viewing her green skin with suspicion. Even King Adonis, overcome with grief, grew distant, looking at her with cold eyes that held no warmth. Maori felt abandoned and alone, like a shadow in the opulent palace. Since childhood, Maori discovered she possessed a mysterious power, a form of magic that even she couldn't fully understand. Whenever she felt strong emotions or wanted to help someone, her magic would instinctively awaken. Yet, King Adonis had strictly forbidden her from using it, fearing it could be dangerous to both her and the kingdom. Despite this, Maori longed to use her abilities to help those around her, though every attempt only seemed to cause her more trouble. One day, while practicing archery, a sudden gust of wind made her arrow veer off course, almost hitting a dove. In a moment of panic, she instinctively used her magic to redirect the arrow, saving the bird. But as she held the bird, the king appeared, furious that she had disobeyed him. He ordered her to be locked in her room and forbade her from leaving the palace or using magic ever again. Heartbroken and frustrated, Maori couldn't understand why her father was being so cruel, and her feelings for him grew colder. Confined in the palace for so long, Maori felt trapped like a caged bird. One day, when the king was away, she decided to sneak out. Stepping outside for the first time, she felt a rush of freedom she had never experienced before. While wandering in a nearby forest, she witnessed a pack of wolves attacking a flock of sheep. Without hesitation, she used her magic to scare off the wolves and save the sheep. However, the villagers misunderstood her intentions and saw her as a monster. They quickly gathered with sticks and torches, chasing her back to the palace, where she returned bruised and covered in dust. Back at the palace, King Adonis punished Maori even more harshly. Later, while exploring the palace, Maori and her loyal servant, Meris, discovered a hidden door. Inside was a dark room filled with glass jars containing trapped souls, their cries of suffering echoing through the silence. Maori felt both horror and sorrow for these lost souls, and suspicions began to grow in her mind about her father's true intentions. A few days later, Meris confided in Maori, revealing a dreadful truth. The king was planning a dark ritual to use the trapped souls to gain immense power during the upcoming lunar eclipse. Meris explained that this was also why he had forbidden Maori to use her magic, fearing it would interfere with his plans. Heartbroken, Maori realized her beloved father was willing to sacrifice innocent souls for his own gain. She decided that she had to do something to stop this cruel ritual. In the secret room, Maori found a small, ornate box containing a magical necklace left behind by her mother, Queen Helen. Meris told Maori that the necklace contained the power to free the trapped souls. Filled with her mother's love and courage, Maori decided to use the necklace to rescue the souls from their suffering, believing that this was her true legacy and the right thing to do. As Maori completed the ritual to release the souls, Meris suddenly transformed into a demon, revealing his true nature. He laughed, confessing that he had used her kindness to break the seal and free the dark souls for his own gain. It was Meris who had caused Queen Helen's death and cursed Maori with green skin. Now, holding the necklace, he prepared to use it to seize control of the kingdom. Meris attacked Maori, leaving her wounded and helpless. But just as she was about to lose hope, King Adonis appeared, shielding her from Meris's assault. Despite being gravely injured, he protected Maori without hesitation. In his final moments, he admitted that he had always loved her and only forbade her from using magic because he feared the dangers she might face. His dying words revealed a father's love and regret, giving Maori the strength she needed. With newfound resolve, Maori reached for the necklace and summoned the spirits of light, which merged with her to amplify her power. Facing Meris fearlessly, she channeled the necklace's magic to trap him within a glass jar, sealing him away forever. After her victory, Maori returned to her father's side, but he had already passed. With tears in her eyes, she promised to carry on her parents' legacy, using her strength to bring peace to the kingdom. With her father's passing, Maori felt the weight of responsibility settle heavily on her shoulders. She realized that her life was no longer solely her own, it was entwined with the hopes and well-being of the people of An Baet. Deciding that she could no longer remain confined to the palace, Maori packed her belongings, taking with her the magical necklace her mother had left behind. She set out to travel across the kingdom, helping those in need and spreading kindness, just as her mother had once done. During her travels, Maori encountered countless people, some grateful, others skeptical of her unusual appearance. Yet, she used her powers to heal the wounded, protect the weak, and bring hope to the despairing. Her name began to spread far and wide, and gradually, people no longer feared her green skin. Instead, they began to see her as a beacon of compassion and courage. As Maori continued her journey, she met people who shared stories of her mother, Queen Helen, and the compassion she showed to all. These tales helped Maori understand her mother's legacy and strengthened her resolve. She realized that true power did not lie in magic alone, but in the courage to protect and uplift others. Every village she visited, every person she helped, was a testament to her mother's legacy and her father's final wish that she become a protector of the kingdom. One day, Maori encountered a village suffering under the threat of a tyrant. Using her magical abilities and the power of her necklace, she defended the villagers, defeating the tyrant and restoring peace. Her actions earned her not only the villagers' gratitude but also their respect. The green-skinned princess who was once feared became a symbol of hope and strength across the land. Over time, Maori became known as the Green Princess, a figure of legend celebrated throughout the kingdom. Her story, once one of sorrow and isolation, transformed into a tale of courage, kindness, and resilience. The people no longer saw her green skin as a curse but as a mark of her unique strength and compassion. By embracing both her power and her legacy, Maori united the kingdom in a way no one had before. She showed them that beauty and goodness could come in all forms, even the most unexpected ones. As the kingdom of An Baet flourished under her care, Maori knew she had finally found her place, not as a princess locked in a palace, but as a protector of her people, free to live by the values her parents had instilled in her. And so, with each step she took, the Green Princess continued her journey, leaving behind a trail of light, love, and hope wherever she went.